Today is 19th October 2024, the 19th day of the month, October 2024. I'm recording this video for the so-called Ken, the security driver who have made himself a Ken. Sleeping with my wife don't make you a Ken. I heard he's throwing a challenge. He missed me on my old days. Yeah, calling for challenge. He's not a Ken. Challenge is for noble men. I know he wants to shape his destiny in the afterlife. That is why he's calling for a challenge. But the advice I'll give to him is, I brought the army of the dead. You have seen them. Everyone with spiritual eye have seen. And those who cannot see spiritually too, they see them on cameras. If you are a king and you lead your forces to war, there is a place we call Valhalla. It's the land of the dead. They will go and feast with the gods, and you eat together with them. But the person who called himself king now, he's not a real king. If you rape my wife and seduce her, and you find a way to manipulate her against me, it doesn't make you a king. The royal treasury, he should not take anything from it. And even Florence, she was forced to do it. I was suspecting it the time when I'm with Florence, the way he opened the door and come in unexpected. Florence is not the only one he fucked. He fucked others. I know many of the kings collaborate with him with that conspiracy. He can go to those kings and collect gold from them. Yeah, that is what he has. Or else he can leak the secret. He's just a security. I was treating him with kindness and he joined forces with evil. The same thing is happening on net. Those who are parasiting kidney today, those boys who are saying they are my enemies, all of them, I treated them good, with kindness, as if they are my own. And they thought we are equalizers. So they paid me with evil. Some of them, I gave them money. But I know someone used him against me. Those people, he can go to them and collect money from his allies. And he can go to exile. If he lead the innocent people to war, he will be questioned. If you are a king and you send your people to war, that one, they go to Valhalla. But he is not a king. He's a rebel. So sending his people to war will not help him. Again, the army of the dead, I haven't deployed all of them. I brought only few with Enlu because what is happening is the army of the dead, masses of them are in the secret. My son Enlu is the keeper of the land of the dead. Enlu too was set up. He was playing a role. His mother used him against me, and he was set up. So wherever it is, the advice I'll give to them is, if he want to see how people like him are treated, he can go to the afterlife with Enlu. And they are saying he have immortality. That is not immortality. He have long lifespan, but not immortality. Real immortals go to the land of the dead and conquer death and come back. If you have injection that can make you live long, it doesn't mean you are immortal. So the advice I'll give to him is, he should not send any innocent to war, or he will be accounted and be judged as a rebellion. A rebellion is someone who is like an armed robber, a thief. Someone who rise against kingdoms in the name of collecting gold, robbing them like kidnappers and muggers and robbers. So the advice I'll give to him is, he should not allow any war to come. I know all my forces, my allies are here. He should not call for war. It will not help him. If he don't believe me, he should let Enlu, known as Lucifer, take him to the land of the dead and witness people like him, what they are going through. But for him to call for challenge, we are not equalizer. Nobody likes challenge more than me. But he is not my equalizer to call me for challenge. And no one have right to that throne. If you shot me with an arrow in the back, you are not a kinslayer. True warriors die from the front. They don't die from the back. If I'm on a horseback and you shot me an arrow from my back, it doesn't make you a warrior. And everyone in that kingdom know I'm a professional warrior. No one stands equal. Even Enlu, my son Lucifer, I was kicking his ass all the time. So, and I haven't lost my memories. Everybody know I was pretending when I was a child until now. So the advice I'll give to him is he should not bring any war. He should just surrender. Because if he march the people to war and they die, in the afterlife, they will be known as rebels who follow a fraud king. Because he's not a king. He's not a crown prince. I've named Enlu the prime minister of the gods. Because I have many sons who are in the secret, who haven't come out yet. I haven't choose crown prince. Enlu is a prime minister. And I know he was involved in the plot on my death. But the main culprit, he's the person who was sacring my head on his altar, saying he's using my eye, my penis, my hands, and my knowledge and respect and all sorts of things, and my kidneys, and many more. So the advice I'll give to him is, I know he was used against me. Even the Africans, those who call themselves friends, who are misbehaving, all of them, they use them against me. So the advice I'll give to him is he should not make himself a king, because he's not a king. He's not a crown prince and he's not a king. If you kill someone and steal his kingdom, it doesn't make you a king. And he have no idea the rituals we did on that kingdom. That is why I don't want to move the capital, the kingdom from that place to the Anunnakis. They were telling me to move it from there. I'm not moving it. It will forever remain there. And again, the citizens who are there, they don't support the war. Because you, the person calling for war, you are not a king. You are just a security. I was just treating you with kindness. If you shot me with an arrow in the back, it doesn't make you a king. So he don't have that credibility to call for a challenge. Everybody know I like challenge. And don't think if I'm here, I cannot win challenge. There is no need for that. But what I want to tell him is, he is not a king. If you sleep with, even Florence was raped. At first, Florence was showing him, oh, is my dress looking good? And he was entering the room. One day, he proposed to Florence. Florence was deceiving him. And he raped her and destroyed Florence's future. The reason why I'm not too angry is, the plan was to destroy Florence, not me. So if you have manipulated Florence and fuck her and you have made yourself king, nobody accepts you as a king. So you cannot call for a challenge. And in the afterlife, he will not be known as a king. And those who follow him, if you fall in battle, you will not be known as a soldier going to Valhalla. You'll be known as a rebel who follow a criminal. Because if you're a security and you betrayed the ninth oath, if you're a security, you don't have to betray your king and go to the extent of sleeping with your king's wife, because the king was treating you good. So whoever gave him that advice is not wrong, but he's not a king. If I face him in contest and he lose, in the afterlife they will ask him, you fought this king, what kingdom do you rule? If you open your defense and said, oh, he was the king and I shot him arrow in the back and I raped his wife, you'll be known as a traitor. And your followers will not go to Valhalla. If he don't believe me, he can let Enlu take him to the afterlife and go and watch. So if he wants credibility, he should just leave the royal treasury. He should not take anything, not even a penny of the gold. Secondly, those who were using my head to circle on their altar to make themselves God kings, he should go to them. They are his allies, and collect some of the gold from them and leave the kingdom in exile and never to come back. Me, I pity him. I know they use him against me because he have no right to the throne. So wherever he think he is, we are not equalizers. to call for challenge. If a real king